Are you ready for one of 2023's biggest new MMORPGs? One where you can play as the incredibly unique Night Elf Hunter? One where you can play as a Blood Elf Paladin? Maybe take up arms as the incredibly unique human dual-wielding Fury Warrior? Or if that's not of interest to you, how about the Blood Elf Fire Mage? Or maybe you're interested instead in the very unique human priest. Okay, I won't give them shit for this because WoW doesn't actually have a bard class present. And admittedly, this, I mean, this is essentially like a dual axe wielding Fury Warrior. If any of that looks like it might be of interest to you, and I might have to question your sanity if that's the case, you can go ahead and sign up right now, because they are apparently going to be holding closed beta testing on June 27th, 2023. I'm going to be present. MRSSSTIX is going to be present. I honestly think this is going to be a fucking horrible MMORPG, but you know what? Sometimes the worst MMORPGs are the most fun. With this in mind, I don't want to judge this game before I've played it. This is China's attempt at World of Warcraft. I've covered this in 2 separate videos already, but it is going to be globally accessible this month. And in light of the global confirmation, global announcement, they released a trailer onto IGN that has garnered an impressive, overwhelming 19,000 views, which goes to show the reach and overall potential this game has to attract players. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons. You guys allow me to continue to play games like this for a living, and I can never truly repay that kindness. Also, if you're interested, I stream over on Twitch every single weekend. You should totally come on over and join me.
Save the incubating garden. Drive away outside.
I mean, the monsters look pretty good. Like, I'll give them that. Graphically, the monsters do look pretty cool. But I feel like that was pre-rendered too.
This is the force of nature. I feel alive again.
I just want to point out here, I guess I've been spoiled by the quality of voice acting in World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, and Guild Wars 2. Like, you might think Final Fantasy XIV is boring. You might think that World of Warcraft keeps screwing up expansion after expansion. But if there is one thing that you can praise, universally praise in both games, is that they both have fantastic quality English dubs. That is not the case here.
Frighten, shudder, and tremble!
I feel like the abilities are definitely lacking in impact. Look at how the barbarian fighter runs over here and attacks these little onion guys. They literally suffer almost no impact whatsoever.
God of destiny has long since abandoned this tree. I am the practitioner of nature's unstoppable evolution.
So you can tell that this is definitely not action combat. It looks as though the characters are just kind of automatically smacking one another, which is really sad. Like, it looks like it's auto-playing. I don't know if there's autoplay in the game. I don't. After Throne and Liberty, I'm just gonna assume now, like, the majority of Asian MMOs are gonna have autoplay in some capacity. It's an orc Zeppelin. Like a goblin Zeppelin from World of Warcraft. Wow. Closed beta test begins 2023, June 27th. Sign up on the official website now. Again, it's a simple, wait, no, this isn't the beta test sign up though. I wonder where the beta test sign up is. Can't seem to, oh, say no to pay to win. Here in Tarisland, you'll not find character upgrades in the game store. You can experience a classic fair MMORPG. It takes optimized character build strategies and reliable allies and lots of practice to get the best experience in the game. Wow, a Chinese MMORPG with absolutely no pay to win. Yeah, that is totally believable. I'm sure. Actually, their website doesn't look half bad, but it does look like I don't know, I'm looking at like someone's attempted recreation of a World of Warcraft encounter. That's what it feels like to me. But the website itself, very beautiful. The world in the game looks very beautiful. The character models look good. Looking at the UI, I don't know, like to me the UI on both of these kind of looks still very mobile. You have a very limited hotbar, it seems. I do appreciate they have a different UI for PC and mobile, but still you're limited to only a few abilities. And that is unfortunate because it's really going to inhibit, it's really going to limit your options when engaging enemies, other players in combat, whether with regards to attack boosts, attack buffs, defensive buffs, cooldowns that could potentially save your group, your team, and then deciding which actual offensive abilities you want to have saved to your hotbar. But maybe they'll have the option for, dude, the UI for the chat even looks just like, wow, holy crap. This reminds me of the meme where they're like, hey mom, I want World of Warcraft, and the mom goes, we have World of Warcraft at home. Now, this is Tarisland. This is the quote-unquote WoW killer. This is the game that is going to replace World of Warcraft in China. Now that World of Warcraft is no longer available in China. This is a very interesting looking MMO. Like, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Aesthetically, does not look bad. It really does not look bad, but outside of its visuals, everything else kind of looks shit. Now, if Tarisland isn't your kind of game, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now that might be of more interest to you.